what's going on YouTube? It's going to be a little bit of a different vlog. I'm having an issue with my camera that I've been using. I've been using a GoPro Hero 5 Black, simply because it's GoPro and it's a great camera and everything. So I noticed a lot of other people using them, so I figured I'd get one, and this is what I use, and that's pretty much what I've been using for everything. Well, I've been having this huge issue with it, to where basically it doesn't even matter what selfie stick or what tripod or whatever I have the camera mounted to, the sound transfer from whatever I have it mounted to the mic on the camera is ridiculously bad. It basically sounds like I am taking my fingers and rubbing it all over the mic on the camera constantly. We all know what that sounds like when you rub your finger over the mic on a camera. So if you watch any of my videos, you constantly hear that, and it's annoying. I can't get rid of it. I have done everything to every single selfie stick and tripod that I have. I have bought multiples, many different kinds. I've bought expensive ones, I've bought cheap ones to try to correct this. I have taken, let's see, I have taken microfiber towels and some of this stuff here with rubber bands, wrapped it all around the handles to try to quieten it down and whatever. It just, nothing works. It just, it just sounds like I'm just holding it and I'm going all like this on the mic, and it sucks. So I'm going to do a little test on both these cameras. So I've got the GoPro Hero 5 Black on this side, and I've got my old camera, which is a Canon PowerShot, like 8 megapixel camera. I think it's like from 2008 or something. I don't remember. I'm not even too sure what the let's see, the GoPro is at 720p and 60 frames per second. I really don't even know what the video quality actually is on the Canon. So I'm thinking about just trading, use the Canon for my vlogging and things like that, and just use the GoPro for literally just the action things, stuff like that, get other angles of things or whatever. So we'll do a little test here, but first let me show you the cameras that I'm using. So, well, first I'm going to show you the Canon. Alright, so I'm going to try not to touch too much of this tripod so you don't hear so much of it. But here is the Canon camera that I'm using. You see, it's a PowerShot, nothing real fancy, and this is the nicer tripod that I have. And you can see, it's a pretty decent camera. I mean, you can see me in there a little bit. Oh yeah, look at there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, of course, it's only 8 megapixel. Not a bad camera. And as you can see, now let's just do this. And I'll have this in there. You can see, just barely touches, and the sound transfer is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so let's set that back up there. Now let's just do this. And I'll have this in there. You can see I just barely touches, and the sound transfer is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so let's set that back up there. And then we'll take this camera, and of course, GoPro Hero 5 Black. And then we'll take this camera, and of course, GoPro Hero 5 Black. And so literally when I have the GoPro on this stick here, I can't even literally just hold it here like this. If I do this, simply, if my wrist is cracking, it transfers into the mic. It's ridiculous. Or if I just, something like that. Now, when I rub this like that, you can hear it a little bit in this one. And that thing there, it sounds like I'm beating a 2x4 on the door or something. But just simple little things like just turning it around like this here. The sound is just awful. But with this one, so you don't hear that kind of stuff. Much better. And so literally when I have the GoPro on this stick here, I can't even literally just hold it here like this. If I do this, simply, if my wrist is cracking, it transfers into the mic. It's ridiculous. Or if I just, something like that. Now, when I rub this like that, you can hear it a little bit in this one. And that thing there, it sounds like I'm beating a 2x4 on the door or something. But just simple little things like just turning it around like this here. The sound is just awful. But with this one, so you don't hear that kind of stuff. Much better. Alright, so here is the little test that I'm going to do. And this is the selfie stick and tripod that I normally use. And you can see it's, this is a pretty decent one. And it extends, way on up there pretty good. So I'm going to put this on the camera, which I am actually holding the camera right now. So we'll just see just how much noise this transfers, even just putting the thing on. Which obviously you're going to hear a little bit of that noise. Okay. So now the camera is mounted on that stick. So let's just get up and just kind of selfie around or something, like I'm at a show or whatever, and I'm just kind of doing my thing or whatever. Oh, well, let's look at that. Let's turn the camera around. Yeah. Pretty nice banner, right? How about the P51? Yeah. P51 with a Hemi. So, and let's see. Let's look at a couple other things. Met Butch Patrick, which is, let's see, yeah. Met him at Motorama. Oh, here's another thing. There's those wheels that I painted in the one video. Yeah, no tires yet. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch cameras and I'm going to put the GoPro, I'm going to hold the GoPro in my hand and do exactly the same as I did with this one and put it on this stick, walk around, do whatever, and then we'll see how it sounds. Alright, well, let me switch hands here. Alright, so here we go again. We're going to do the exact same test that we just did on the other one. So we'll go ahead and put the selfie stick on. Oh, oops, about dropped it there, so that'll be a little extra noise. Obviously you can hear that, it's just horrible. Alright, so we'll just kind of get up. Oh, just kind of walk around, do my little selfie thing or whatever, vlogging thing. Oh, well, let's look at that. Yeah, the picture looks good. Picture looks good, but listen to all the ridiculous noise you can hear. Oh, let's check out the P51. With a Hemi. And of course, we'll do the whole I met Butch Patrick thing. Obviously, this camera, the picture is a little bit better on it. And all that, the Skunk 2 stuff, HD, whatever. And let's just spin it around in my hand. And there's no added rubbing on the stick of anything. Gotta love the wheels. Alright, so as you can hear the major difference in those. and this is why I need to get a different camera, or probably use my old one for a while. So as you can tell, with having the Canon camera on the tripod, moving around a little bit, and then of course remember when I rubbed my finger up the stick, you can hear that just a little bit, but then you hear the difference when I do that when the GoPro is on there. It's just absolutely unreal, the difference. And just simply holding it with one hand and just spinning it around, or moving my wrist and everything, you can hear a little bit of it in the Canon camera. But when you're outside, you're at a cruise-in or a car show or at the races or whatever, you got everything else in the background, all the noises. It's just going to completely drown out the sound transfer from my hands to the mic on that camera right there, and it would work out much better. But as you can see in some of the videos with the GoPro, yeah, somebody hit me up. That's all you hear is my hands rubbing over the mic and stuff like that. That's like all you hear. I think that's going to be all the testing I'm going to do. I would walk outside, but it's dark right now, and this is basically a tester video, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm just testing. I'm actually on the Canon camera right now. As you notice, I'm sure you can notice that the video quality is not as great because it is an old camera. If you have any suggestions, drop a comment below and let me know. And if you've had these issues with your GoPro or something like that, let me know about that too. And yeah, so hopefully I can get a new camera and start making some better videos.